Chair. The purpose of this report, again, is to seek the Committee's authority to refer a case of non-compliance with a listed building enforcement notice to the Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service. The case is regarding the erection of a fascia sign at 41 High Street, Dalkeith. The notice requires the property owner and occupier to remove the fascia signage panel from the shop front and make good any holes created for the fixings. The owner and occupier of the property did not appeal the enforcement notice or an earlier refusal of listed building consent. The enforcement notice compliance period expired in November 2023. The notice has not been complied with. As such, it is recommended that the committee determine to instruct officers to refer the case to the Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service for consideration of prosecutorial action. However, I should note that since the publication of the committee agenda, the occupier of the property has indicated their intention to remove the unauthorised fascia sign in the next couple of weeks. On that basis, if the committee is minded to support the recommendation, it might be prudent for officers to delay reporting the breach to the Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service for 2 weeks to see if the breach of plan control is resolved. Thank you, Chair.
Members happy? David?
I think given the signage was installed on the back of a refusal of permission, I'm not sure that that this next step is going to result in any further resolution. They've taken a refusal and ignored it. So I would just move that we refer per the paper.
Right, thanks, David. Can I just get clarity? Is that when I quickly read this paper, I had thought that the refusal had been after they had installed it. Could I just clarify?
Yeah, Chair, what happened was that they applied to erect the fascia sign. That was refused. They then erected it after the refusal decision. So an listed building enforcement notice was issued, but not appealed. And they didn't appeal the original refusal either. So that didn't go to the local review body.
Okay, so we have a motion by Councillor Virgo that we accept the recommendations. Is there anybody otherwise minded? Councillor Parry?
I'm just happy to second.
Second. Anybody otherwise minded? Councillor Cassidy?
Yeah, on the back of the officer's recommendation, I think we should give it another cycle. I spoke to the shop owner and they are removing the sign as we speak. So I think that... Is this going to cost us money to take this to the court?
As far as I understand, if Peter can correct me if I'm wrong, if we agree here to take the enforcement, what he's saying is that they'll wait 14 to 21 days to allow the applicant who's indicated they've got to take it down before, and if that happens, then there'll be no further action. Is that correct, Peter?
Yeah, Chair, I think it was probably, from our perspective, I think it's the report that's forced the action for the owner to say that they're going to take the sign down. So I would recommend that you still agree to the recommendations in the report, but just be mindful if he does quickly take it down, as it seems to be saying, then there's no need to pursue it if that sign is removed in the next 2 weeks, I would say.
Are you okay with that, Colin? Yeah. So are members happy with the recommendation, and given the time scale that the head of planning, planning manager has given, that if it's taken down within that short period of time, that they'll consider taking no further action. Okay, with that, could we then